Hello everyone and welcome back to Gateway Peugeot's YouTube channel. Today we're showcasing the brand new Peugeot E-5008 GT. We've recently had this car come into our stock and the 5008 has only very recently been released. This one in particular is the E-5008 with the 73 kilowatt battery, 210 brake horsepower and 320 WLTP miles of range. It's in the Angara blue and it's a completely standard GT. So if you were to order a brand new E-5008 GT, this is exactly how it would come. If you've seen the brand new Peugeot 3008, you'll notice a fair few similarities here. Now from the driver's door forward, it's the exact same car. Face is the exact same lighting, same look. The only difference is the wheels, and then obviously as you go to the rear of the car, the space. Now this vehicle is made to be a big 7-seater vehicle. It's still got the sporty looks, and it's still got the electric powertrain. So you can get yourself into a fully electric vehicle and still carry around all the children and all the space you need to have. Now if we take a look at the boot, this will be the main priority for everyone when it comes to this vehicle. As you can see, we've still got the two rear folding seats, but if you were to drop those down, you've got over 2,000 litres of boot space, so you've got plenty of room for everything. Now just in this tray here, you've got a nice space to tuck your charger away, so that doesn't need to occupy any room either. Dropping the seats is very easy. You've got a small rope here that all you need to do is pull that, push the seat forward, and it'll drop down just like it does in the previous 5008. Moving over to the second row, as you can see, you've still got two ISO fixed rear seats here, and you still do have the extra seat in the middle. While it's slightly thinner on this than the previous 5008s, it's still got plenty of room to get a baby seat in there. Obviously, an essential is having the dual climate control in the back for whoever's in there, so no one needs to complain that it's too hot or too cold in the back. You can set it to exactly what temperature you want it to be in the back, and you can set it to exactly what temperature you want it to be in the front. Moving over to the interior, now this is designed in the exact way the Peugeot 3008 is. You've got the 21-inch screen as well as the 8-way customisable ambient lighting that throws through the dash. This is only found on the GT. If you were to go for the Allure, which is the specification down, you wouldn't have the ambient lighting, but everything else would be the exact same. Now obviously this is a big vehicle, so parking it is going to be an important part of it. You've got full cameras around the vehicle on the GT, which lets you see exactly where you're going and where you're meant to be. You can see the 360-degree view, so a bird's eye view of your vehicle on the right-hand side, as well as that you've got the reversing camera on the left-hand side, and as you move the steering wheel, it will show you where you're meant to be going. Now, going for the GT does come with many perks compared to the Allure. You've got adaptive cruise control as standard, as well as front heated seats and a rear electric tailgate. Now, a big difference between this new model and the older 5008 is the new iToggle system. On the previous models, these were all buttons and it wasn't a separate screen. However, now this is a separate screen which is fully customizable. It's very easy to use and very easy to customize. You can choose exactly what buttons you want to have on here, so you can have all your essentials, so when you get in the car, just a tap of a button will take you where you need to be. The gear selector has now also moved onto the dash of the vehicle as opposed to being in the center. This was also found on the new 3008. Just creates a bit more space in the middle of the vehicle, and it's also very easy to access when it's just there. You've still got the lovely small compact steering wheel. On the left hand side here, you've got your adaptive cruise control settings, and on the right hand side, you've got your volume settings and voice commands. In terms of compartment space, this car's got plenty of pockets to put any of your essentials away. It's also packed with chargers and USB-C sockets, so charging devices is easier than ever. Now just up here is a smartphone charging plate. This comes standard on the GT once again, so if you're to place your phone there, it will charge it up simultaneously and obviously connect to your Apple CarPlay wirelessly, so you don't need to have it plugged in. You've still got all the space in the centre console, just underneath the armrest. There's plenty of space down there to put any more essentials. And you've also got a little holder which you can put the car keys in. Obviously it's a keyless vehicle and it's start-stop, so you just need to have them in your pocket or you can put them away here. You've got customisable drive modes, so you can flip between sport, normal or eco. Now this will change the interior lighting of the vehicle based on which one you choose. So as you can see, if I go into normal, the interior lighting has now changed into a light green, whereas if I go into sport, interior lighting has now gone blue. It just gives you that extra effect when you're driving and it creates a bit of ambience in the vehicle. Now just here you have your bare minimum essentials. So you've got your max and min. Now what this does is it will blast the aircon to get the car to 21 degrees. So if it's a boiling hot day or a freezing cold day, you click this and it will quickly get the car to 21 degrees, which is a standard temperature for most people. You've got aircon off, so if you're driving and you quickly want to switch the aircon off, you just click that button and it'll switch it off straight away. You've also got the rear windscreen heater, the front windscreen heater, and then air to recycle through the cabin. The car's presented with a brand new software system, so as you can see the screen looks slightly different compared to the previous models. It's still very similar to the older models in terms of navigation, however it's updated and it's much quicker, it's better quality and there's no lag at all. These are the standard seats on the GT. They are AGR approved in the front and the passenger seat. So it's been scientifically researched into and proven to be good for your posture. So on any long journeys, you're not going to be getting out and have a sore back because the seat will have you in the correct position at all times. Peugeot have also added a sunglasses holder. This wasn't found on the previous 5008 models and isn't in any of our other models, but this one does get it. If you were to go for the GT model, you can access your electric tailgate just here. All you need to do is click this button twice and that will pop the boot open in the back. As we look around the exterior of the vehicle, you can see that this is one of the most stylish, smart SUVs on the market. You've got the pixel LED headlights at the front, as well as the sharp brand new grille with a new Peugeot badge. If you were to go for the GT model, you'd get the 20-inch alloy wheels. However, if you go for the Allure, you get the 19-inch wheels. These all come with Michelin tyres from factory. Now, as we walk around the vehicle, you can see how prominent it is. Now, seeing these on the roads, they stand out massively compared to its competitors these days. Especially in the Angaro Blue, which is now the free colour. You've got the Matrix LED technology for the front and rear lights, as well as the 20-inch wheels. You get the black roof with the GT, which creates a beautiful contrast between the two, and you also get the Peugeot emblem, which is on the front quarter of the car if you were to go for the GT. However, the Allure still does come with many specs. You've got the reversing camera, front sensors, wireless Apple CarPlay. It's still got plenty of features for everyday driving. However, the GT just takes things to another level. The charging socket can be located on the left-hand side of the vehicle. Now, this vehicle will go from 20 to 80% in just 30 minutes on a rapid charger, and it will charge up overnight from a charging point in about 9 hours. So you can plug it in before you go to bed. When you get back into the vehicle, you know you're going to have 320 miles of range to use. Obviously, you've got all the benefits of not paying any tax. Electric is much, much cheaper than fuel. Servicing and MOTs are also much cheaper. Now, we've got some great offers on this vehicle already. Obviously, it's just come out, so Peugeot are pushing them heavily and trying to get many on the roads. If you call us on 01270 587711 and ask for Callum, which is me, I'll be more than happy to try and get you into this fantastic SUV.